Okay, go ahead.
You are listening to the VAHOMA Podcast.
There you go. Hi, and welcome to the VAHOMA Podcast, Episode 3. I'm Tim Abbott, and with me this time is Chris Craig.
Hello.
Casey Miller.
What's up?
And Tony Lott.
Hey.
Thanks, Tony. This is our episode where we're coming to you from Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I may have traveled out here to see these guys who I've known for 10 years now, of Casey and Tony, and Chris is coming up on 7, 8 years, somewhere in there.
Whenever Halo 3 released.
2007.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
7 years and some change.
Wow. Doing that.
So we're just going to do a little bit of fun. Thought it'd be fun to do a podcast thing with these guys, just to change up the pace a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is our topic is going to be origin of our gamertags. Something fun a little bit. So, Chris, you go first.
Yeah, my gamertag is Primordial Goo. Often confused with Primordial God. I am not a god. I think that takes more hand-eye coordination. I do not have it.
You gotten better.
So I think I plateaued years ago. But I think goo is funny, and I think primordial goo is even funnier. So in college I was looking for something that might catch people's interest, and that's about it. That's what I came up with, and it's stuck ever since. I can't think of myself as anybody else now.
Why were you primordial goo in college?
Counter-Strike, I believe.
Okay. I don't care where that came from. Like the college thing out of nowhere just caught me off
I was
guard.
playing Counter-Strike with some friends locally, LAN parties, back before Xbox Live.
Old school days,
Mm-hmm.
That's bad when you
thank
feel old about because of LAN parties. Wow. So long ago.
Casey, go ahead.
All right, I am Hulk 91. It's pretty simple, kind of cliche.
Wrote it down.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't want to forget. But Hulk is my favorite superhero, comic, movies, cartoons, otherwise. And 91 was my football number. So,
Well, see, at least then, I always forgot about the 91 part.
yeah.
Like, I was like, there's got to be a date maybe that's important somehow. I don't know.
No, I would have been smarter to use a date because that actually meant something other than my high school football career, which was short.
You're a big guy, so like Hulk is kind of descriptive, minus the rage and the tearing up of buildings.
I don't tear up buildings.
And
Not
stuff.
anymore.
I literally thought 91 was just because you're the 91st person. No, I give you no reason for having the 91.
See, now I'm feeling better about the football number. I thought everybody used, I played football for 3 seconds, so I'm going to use my number for the rest of my life.
No, you're pretty good there. All right, Tony.
Yeah, my gamer tag is Vital One, and I have almost zero idea why I ever chose that. But, vital sounds cool because it means you're important. And I went with the number 1 because the word 1 was gone. I really, like the gamer tag I wish I really had was Lockbox, which I still own it. I just never switched it to gold because it's not worth it to lose all the history of everything else. Lockbox is way easier to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, my last name's Lock. My car is a box.
Lockbox.
Put those things together. There you go.
I'll go ahead and give my origin here too. Annihilator method, which sounds cool, but my degree is in mathematics, and that's from my differential equations class, was the annihilator method. So I just thought it sounded cool, and it's math related. So it's, even though after doing that part like a Spartan video where people started copying their gamer tags after mine, which was still really weird when people, like, I see an annihilator method as well. And I know it's like from like a 13-year-old's copying me. And they have no freaking clue what annihilator method is. They think it's just some shooting reference or something along those lines. It's like, no, it's math from a high-end mathematics course from college. Gonna go have no clue what that means. But that's always funny.
As many times as they've been methodically annihilated by you, it has nothing to do with that?
No. It's just coincidence.
I thought it was an awesome name, and Tim just made it way nerdier. Yeah, this is a really kick-ass name. Yeah, let me geek it down to you.
I'm gonna geek this out. So that was a fun thing to do. Just a quick introduction to everybody, get an idea of gamer tags, stuff along those lines, what we're talking about. So now we're going to do a little bit thing is we're going to do our top 10 game lists from the Xbox 360, PS3, Wii era, so to speak. And that era ended when the Xbox One and PS4 and them came out. So Hank, a.k.a. Chris Mason, Destiny does not count. I know he's going to try and make that argument. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way now. And that'll probably be the last Destiny reference in this podcast.
You'll have to talk about it. Something else.
Yeah. So who wants to go first? And,
I'll go first.
Oh, Casey. All right.
Yeah. Probably because I play the least out of most of us.
We're going to do the whole list, or we can go 10 to...
You can do 10 to 1. It's, kind of
So
thing.
just give your 10th. We'll just
Do you want to do it that way? I don't care which one you
Until
want
we
to do.
planned this.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're real organized here.
Absolutely.
I just figured we'd do the 10 list thing and we can talk about it kind of thing. Or, if you guys want, how you guys want to do this. Let's just do the top 10. I'll told 10. Start at 10, go up.
All right. Number 10, Unreal Tournament for Xbox 360.
Good choice.
Liked Unreal Tournament from Xbox, and it was still a solid game, even though the fan base wasn't huge, but still fun. Number 9, Mario Kart. Classic. You just can't.
You really can't beat Mario Kart.
You can't beat Mario Kart. It's just a fun game. You can always pick that up and have fun. 8, New Super Mario Brothers. Yes, the one with the red cover.
Not Mario Galaxy or Super Mario World.
No. I love that game. Kids and I love to play. It's a fun multiplayer side scroller. So, Borderlands got introduced. I think Chris talked me into getting that one, and that was a lot of fun. So, let's see, Call of Duty: World at War. That's PS3. I played that on. My brother and I actually played that. It was one thing that he and I just kind of the old World War themed combat was just cool. The weapons were awesome.
That was the last one they made, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's all modern warfare.
Yeah, everything's been modern since then. But when you were saying
World at
when
War.
you were doing your list, you did World at War and everything like that. I was like, I don't remember us playing World at War.
They didn't.
So when you said
They didn't.
PS3, it's like, oh, okay.
That's why, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I didn't play that one.
My brother and I, that was just something we got to do. Something he picked up, I picked up, we both liked, so we played. So anyway, good game. Love that game. So, number 5, Guitar Hero 3. Can't tell you how many nights Tony and I, or Vital One and I, have spent at his house. A few nights at my house playing that. That was good times. God of War 3, great button masher.
Mm-hmm.
BioShock, one of the
Let's be honest here.
Moving on. BioShock, one of the only games, or probably one of a handful of games that I sometimes couldn't play with the lights off. Because noises in the house would freak me out. Anyway, that was a creepy game. A lot of fun. Then Gears of War, probably my second favorite series of games. So you could just take your pick on any of those. They were
Which,
all...
I don't know if you had heard, but they're supposedly remastering Gears of War 1 for the Xbox One to come out this fall.
I'm excited about
For the
it.
10-year anniversary of
Very
Gears of War.
excited about that.
Sweet.
It's going to be fun. And then, number 1, probably no big surprise, Halo 3.
Halo 3.
So the one time I actually got mediocre at Halo. I got out of just the comic relief, and I was actual support.
You were support.
For a little while.
You had a good role. And then there was times when it was like, all right, Casey, you're not going to guard the base this time. Get in the gunner. We're going to drive you around.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I just grabbed the shotgun. I just run up and shoot somebody and run back down. Casey, you're leading the game. Just keep doing it. Holy crap! I died.
Spoiler, should have told me what's going on.
Should have told me.
There was one game, I think, on Valhalla where I think you went on like a 20-kill spree as my gunner.
30.
And
I got an
30,
invincible.
30, there you go.
Yeah, I got an that's the only invincible I ever got. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was a standby, I think.
Standoff?
Standball. Yeah,
Yeah.
standoff.
Oh,
We
yeah.
tried to play
Yeah,
that.
that one was just That was you dominated with a warthog.
Missed
on
that
that.
map.
Goodness.
Awesome.
We tried to play that with the new crew on Thursday night, and it didn't go so well. So, I missed my driver, Tim.
I'm there for you. Okay,
That's
well,
my
thank
top
you,
10.
Casey. Tony. Oh, I'll put you on the spot.
I'm so nervous. Bears to say that there's going to be a lot of repeats on this list.
Probably.
So,
Just a spitch.
number 10 for me, God of War 3. It's like one reasons I bought a PlayStation 3, and for another game that's on here. It's just an awesome smash the buttons, destroy everything game.
That was why I bought my PS3.
Just
Then I sold it.
blood and gore
After
and
I
everything
bought the
else. Yeah. And then the other reason I bought a PS3 was for the Uncharted series, which I played the crap out of those two games, and then when I was done with it, I had to wait until another one of those games was released, because I didn't touch my PlayStation 3 after that. I mean, it was a Blu-ray player, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, eh. And see, number 8, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Came out when I got my 360. The only game I have completed every single achievement in.
You know
Ever.
what? I've still never gotten all the achievements in that game.
There's only like 10.
There's only 10. You had to beat the 10 racers. You had to
I'll
beat the
sit
10
here.
racers to get the full 1,000.
Yeah,
I have
there's-
2 more racers I need to beat. Never did it.
The last,
You
the
still
last
own the
one
game?
takes a while.
I think I do still own the game, actually.
So, that game's a lot of fun. That may have been one of the pinnacles of the Need for Speed series back then.
Probably was.
It got really weak for a while. The last one was pretty. Rivals wasn't bad, but you know. Anyway, moving on. Number 7, Saints Row 3. I just love this game because it's like Grand Theft Auto, but we're just gonna put all the fun and all the ridiculous things you could ever want to do into this game. It's just you want your guy to be a superhero. He's a superhero. You can be the worst dude in the world if you want. It's just a lot of fun. Just don't let your kids play it. Pretty much any of these games on this list. Number 6, Red Dead Redemption.
Good game.
Good
Just
choice.
good, just completely open world Western game. It's made by Rockstar, so you knew it was going to be good, but it was.
Great ending.
It might be the only well, that's not true. It's the second Rockstar game I've ever played all the way through twice. Like, literally all the way through. Number 5, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't know, we played this game, this is what got us away from Halo 3, I guess, for a little while.
Which really says something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
really,
take us away from it.
and then we got to the point where that game wasn't fun anymore because I said we were winning, but it's because of people like Tim.
Yeah.
I may have had only 40 nukes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nuke's 3 minutes in.
We got
Tim,
a new
can you
guys. Dang it! I killed my first guy.
Tim, can you not launch it yet, please? We'd just like to get a few more kills first.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll wait.
that game was a good game.
Till you figured out the danger close one-man army grenade launcher.
Mm-hmm.
Then it wasn't fun anymore.
Noob tube.
Someone's always got to ruin it. Let's see, number 4, the Rock Band Guitar Hero series games. Because I can't just choose one. I mean,
They're pretty much the same thing.
oh yeah, Casey would come over.
blasphemy
We
for some
play
people.
this
For me to say that.
for hours.
Yes. I mean, till the morning.
Yeah. And I don't think either one of us ever really got that good at it, which was fine. I don't think either one of us neither one of us really ever, we could go to expert, but we would not enjoy it whatsoever.
Not gonna make any YouTube videos
Click
soon.
this thing back down to hard, at least.
Yeah, I play on hard.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I got. Maybe you play the bass line on expert. And you're like, yeah, you feel like,
Yeah, I can do something.
Yeah, I can play expert.
Yeah. The drums, when they introduced the drums, I was like, this is awesome. I couldn't get to hard. I get to hard, and I'm like, it's clear that I'm a white man with 0 rhythm. And my feet and my hands do not talk to each other. They want to do the same thing.
Drummer from Def Leppard hates you.
Yeah. I hate him. He makes me look. Got one arm. He can beat me. Let's see. And number 3, Forza 4. I love this game. I threw in almost $1,000 on this game. Remember the steering wheel I bought?
Oh my goodness! And the whole setup. You had the chair. the
Yeah,
steering wheel.
I built my own setup because I didn't want to spend another $800 on it.
You had
but-
the whole deal.
guy played this game and just destroyed it. And that you get if anybody plays these racing games, if you spend the money to get that racing wheel, it changes the game, and it is like driving a real car.
Nice.
I mean, as much as you're gonna get, it's fantastic. The second I sold my setup, I regretted it. The next day. Let's see. Number 2, GTA 5, which. Everyone knows this game. There's nothing to say about it.
Yeah. Everyone knows the game, probably.
Everything's fun on it.
Yeah.
The story's ridiculous. The heists, the online play.
The online heists have, I think, really ramped it up.
Yeah.
Like, to the thing. Like,
So,
it's fun.
and then you two will have it now. We do stuff on heists. And it's not... This is a very mature game, but if you're online, you can control... I mean, there's nothing other than Trevor popping in every now and then and just saying something terrible.
Yeah, when you're online, it's not nearly as... You can avoid the story-wise. It's not as terrible. It's still terrible, but, you know, the heists and stuff along those lines, they don't have you, like, go hang out at the strip club and those other things. So I think one of the celebrations, when you win in one of them, I think, is you all end up in the strip club
There
at
you
the
go.
end.
You gotta go make it rain. That's what you do.
So, heads up there.
Yeah. I now own this
Check your 5 for the wife, Chris.
without the wife's approval.
Just put it
Whoops.
in brown paper box.
She does
What
not
game's
know.
that? That's nothing. Don't worry about it.
She does not yet know I own this game because I acquired it yesterday while she was out of town.
Hide it in the fireplace.
It was a gift.
It was a gift.
It was a gift.
I did not buy it. I've spent no money on GTA since 4.
That's okay. And then number 1 is Halo 3, which is, my
Shocker.
one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah.
And everybody's. And it doesn't really have that much to do with the game as much as it does just
The community.
like hanging out with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what other, besides Halo 2, I mean, there's no other game where I'm going to meet a guy who lives well over 1,200 miles away that I consider one of my friends that I met twice now.
Met in person twice, but
Spends
know
a lot
each
of money
other
to come
10 years.
visit.
Spent more time with him online than most people I do in real life. And other guys out there, like, Bert, Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
Josh, Mike,
Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah.
People I don't know, some of you guys who aren't going to listen to this and don't play with this anymore because you're too cool. I know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know you are.
I'll do mine next, since
Okay.
we're going around the table here. So, number 10 for me was Mafia 2. I actually picked up that game, but it's more about... I'll leave that off about that, but it just has reasons for why I like that game. Open world, GTA-style game. One of the coolest mechanics that the game had, though, was you were in the 40s, and it's winter, and it's snowy all over the city and everything like that, but then you get arrested, you get sent to prison, you're in prison for 15 years, so you come out in the 50s, but it's the summer, so now all of a sudden everything's really bright and colorful, and you got like Elvis is on the radio and all these other things, so the city feels different halfway through the game. So it was a cool mechanic of, even though it's the same streets, same buildings, it was a complete flip because of the weather, and now you're in summer in the 50s, so I thought it was a cool mechanic. Number 9 was Minecraft. Originally wasn't there, but then Chris made a good reminder about why, and then he said something about Minecraft. It's like, I've dumped way too much time into Minecraft not to have that in this list. And then I see people that played all this stuff and do crazy things, and I'm like, I can build a square house that goes to the ceiling, like we did in our world. The most gigantic building that Chris had to design that had to be cooked stone to build.
But that's on the Xbox One, though.
It's
So
on the
that doesn't
Xbox
count.
One. But still, Minecraft started on the 360.
Well,
but
yours
the
did.
idea-
Mine didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 8 is Sleeping Dogs. Another one where it's third-person open world GTA-style game, but it's Hong Kong. And the mechanic of the fist-fighting stuff was what made that game cool. Was that once you got the shooting was very clunky in that game.
Yeah, but the hand fight, I'd just go to the street
Oh.
fight contest over and over.
The street fighting stuff is awesome. So number 7 is Tomb Raider, the newer one. The new one's getting ready. The sequel to the new one's getting ready to come out
Yeah.
this year. In theory, it's supposed to be this year.
Was it October?
Supposedly. We'll see if that actually happens. We'll find out at E3. But that one was just such a good game. Number 6 is GTA 5. That's a little low on this list. But just where it fits for me. nothing else to say about GTA 5 because it's a GTA game that's just awesome. Number 5 would be BioShock. Excuse me. The original BioShock, even though I've only beaten that story once, I still remember it. And the whole atmosphere and everything along those lines, and then the twist with "Would You Kindly" and that whole phrasing and stuff. Just
"Would You Kindly" blew my mind.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, has he been saying that the whole way?" Oh, he has been saying it the whole game. And then, dang
it! I did everything he wanted me to.
The number 4 would be Red Dead Redemption. And again, another one. It's just another awesome third-person style game, but it's set in the Western world. Still waiting on the sequel to be announced for that. It's coming, hopefully. But number 3 is Saints Row the Third. That's probably one of my favorite games of all time. I got sucked into that game where I've gotten 1,300 out of 1,300 gamer score in that game. I did everything possible in that game you could possibly think of. And then anybody else would be like, "Hey, do you have that game? You want to play co-op? I'll come play co-op." And then it's like, but of course, like my chick, she would be a freaking tank. Like, I would, because I couldn't die, I had my health maxed out all the way, so I'd be like, "Hey, Tony, watch this," and I jump off the top of the building and land right in front of him on the street, and then just get up and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Number 2 would be Portal 2. For me, that's just an awesome game. It's fun. It's short kind of thing. It's actually one of the only few games I've actually beaten the story more than once that wasn't a Halo game. And then number 1 is Halo 3. Shocker. That's how I know, most of these guys through Halo, and Halo 2 and Halo 3. But for this generation, it's Halo 3. I have probably over 5,000 matches of Halo 3 played, according to the app and stuff along those lines. So I was on a competitive team for that, and it was just, Halo 3 is a very important game to me. That's why it's my favorite one for that era. Now, Chris, you're up.
I'm up. I'm going to change things up with number 10 because I don't think anybody else... Well, no, I'm sorry. Casey had some Wii games, but I put Mario Galaxy as number 10 on my list. I think some people didn't get used to the controls, I suppose, but I thought the gravity and everything in that game was spot on. And the level of every time you went to a different planet, world, whatever they called them, was different. Like every single time, you never felt like you were on the same place doing the same thing. I was taken back by the level of creativity they put in that game. So, Mario Galaxy. Number 9, you're going to hear a lot of repeats. I guess we all think a lot alike here.
We play a lot of these games together, too.
That's true. So. We play them together. We talk about them. Number 9 is BioShock. We just spoke about BioShock. Blew my mind. And it's just a creepy game, like the whole time you're just doing stuff like, man, that's messed up. I remember hitting people like in body, like they look like plaster people. I was like, oh, I'm going to break that plaster thing apart. And it started bleeding. I was like, that's messed up. You can't have people in plaster and not tell me. Now I just feel dirty for hitting it, with a crowbar repeatedly. So
that could be taken so wrongly.
Repeatedly. You knew what he was doing.
Number 8, Mass Effect 2. I was a pretty big fan of Mass Effect series. I even didn't take the ending so terribly as a lot of the fans of that series did. But Mass Effect 2 is kind of the pinnacle for me. Physics and graphics and everything update, the storytelling, everything they did. It was spot on.
It's actually a series that I never played. Mm-hmm. Actually, I played Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. That's the only thing I've done.
For tag games.
For the tag games, because it was Fat made me he was like, "You need to get this game. It's just a shooter." He's like, "We need it for the thing." I was like, "Well, if it goes on sale, I'll get it." Freaking next day it went on sale. I was like,
sale.
"Well, shit." So I bought that game for that. But so I'm hoping they remaster it. Like they're supposedly going to come out 1, 2, and 3 all at once for the Xbox One.
Sweet.
It's one of the rumors going around for when the next Mass Effect comes out, so they have this whole trilogy thing that some people can go back and get used to that universe again. So I'm hoping they do that. Because if they do, then I'll end up picking that up and playing it.
I might play through it again. Number 7, I have Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead was, to me, like the game for co-op. Like they made it to where you had to co-op because you play a lot of games where you don't have to co-op, but you should. But in Left 4 Dead, if you didn't, you died.
Yeah, so it's the one that ran off at him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
and then they die.
So, and they just did it so well. The atmosphere was great. The comedy was great. The shooting was great. So Left 4 Dead was a really great game for me. Skyrim is number 6. Sunk a lot of hours into that game. And if anybody ever just mentions the name Skyrim, I think, oh man, I need to play that game again. But I don't have another 100 hours to sink into another character, so that's the only thing that keeps me from lighting that back up. Number 5, Burnout Revenge. I'm still waiting for a new arcade racer. They don't have any out on the market anymore. Forza kind of took over, at least in the Xbox market. And Revenge was awesome. I love the crash mode. You could do the crash breaker. It was like a nuclear bomb going off in the middle of all the cars. And then you could do it again, and even again sometimes. That was fun. Number 4.
We played that last time I was here.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 4, I enjoyed Guitar Hero 3. This one has to make my list, not only because it is a great game, and I played it quite a bit, but the reason I owned this game was because I came home one day, and my wife is sitting on the floor with a plastic guitar in her hands, playing Guitar Hero 3, and she actually enjoyed it. So I have to like this game. I can't not like. If your wife is going to go out, buy a video game after having admitted that she doesn't like video games, then you have to play the one she likes. So we had a lot of fun with that. I think I played with some of you guys, and of course, World Tour and everything else that came after that. I was more of a Guitar Hero guy myself. Number 3, Portal. I put the first one because it was just something I did not expect. I think they originally made that as like kind of a, hey, check out our mechanic for our next game coming out.
Well, it was actually made from like a group made like for a video game contest thing, like of them like making this game stuff. And Valve loved it so much they actually hired those people and bought that game and turned it into Portal. Because it was called something else.
They didn't really advertise it like, hey, this is a whole game, like you should check this out or anything. Like people just started playing it like, wait a second, this is awesome, and it was amazing.
I didn't even make it on the way to the consoles until they did the Orange Box.
And that's what I played it in. And I've never sat on the couch and just laugh out loud. I'm a pretty solemn guy normally, but this game literally had me laughing out loud by myself on the couch over and over throughout the game. It was great. Number 2, I put Batman Arkham City. Loved this game. The fighting mechanics, the open world, everything about it. I picked up every single riddle, clue I could possibly find. Just everything I could do in that game I did that I was personally capable of. I'm not that awesome.
Do you want me to say something for you that's going to upset you?
Okay.
I hated that game.
Yeah, you suck.
I tried playing it. It didn't suck me in for some reason.
I
loved
so
Arkham
stoked
Asylum,
about the third one.
but that Arkham City, just something didn't click.
Oh, man.
So I was like,
I have heard people say that they like Asylum better than City, but I played them both, and I loved them both, but City was it was awesome. I thought it was great, and I'm stoked about the third one coming out. And then number 1, can anybody guess what my number 1 might be in this crowd?
The 3rd edition.
Monopoly.
It's got to do with the Angels. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Monopoly.
Monopoly was almost. It was Halo Wars. No, I'm just kidding.
I will push you out of that chair.
Halo 3, of course, since we're picking from the last generation. And again, it's hard to say much more about Halo 3. People don't already know, but just that community. And not even just the guys sitting at this table, but like the amount of things that the Halo community put into that game and made it thrive. Just made it so fun. You could launch that game and play it for hours and not actually have to shoot each other because there was so much creativity and everything put into it that we played it. I played it for 2 straight years before we even tried to break away and play anything else. So.
Yep.
Chris, you never had to shoot each other. That's what hammers are for.
That's true.
And who makes
Smash.
these games now?
343.
343.
Congratulations, you've completely ruined everything. I don't know how you have like an entire thing set up for you that beautifully, and you completely ruin it.
I don't know. Reach did a pretty good job.
Reach's story was still fun, but their
story was fun.
multiplayer was terrible.
Yeah, it was
At
bad.
least they didn't.
And then four's multiplayer is actually good once they
I loved 4.
once they engineered their weapons correctly, did that major weapon tune like 7-8 months after launch. Like,
Yeah.
after everyone was gone, it's like, well, you guys made the game fun now. Like,
Yeah.
So,
But everybody didn't know.
Some of us stuck around.
It's true.
but
I
still,
still
think we
play.
still go to, like, the Master Chief Collection. It's like we end up loading up Halo 4 more than the other
Almost
ones.
any of us.
This
Mhm.
even plays the best now, but I mean,
That's true,
seriously,
too.
I mean, you shouldn't have to wait months after a game's released.
Yeah.
No.
Also true.
Oh, that was
Especially Master
that's one
Chief.
thing that's like kind of annoying though about Master Chief Collection though. It's like Halo 3 is probably the most broken of the
Yeah.
4.
The best of the series.
Yeah.
And you're not going to make sure that works. And it was known for what? Multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
that's
something
what's
about, it's
broken.
like they focus so much on Halo 2's multiplayer thing. It's just like 3 is just, I don't know, like the engine code or something along those lines. Something broke on Master Chief Collection. It does not play like it did on the 360, which is very sad.
It's very sad.
So Casey, it's going to be up to you. Do you want us to do a quick Guitar Hero versus Rock Band collection, or do we want to do this Jelly Bean game thing? Like, yeah, your time thing is we're at 30 minutes right now. We just hit 30 minutes of talking.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
It goes by really fast.
Just
when
because
you,
I'm
when
so
you get
fun.
going.
Mm.
Yeah. Chris, the energy,
Solid.
the energy that
Solemn.
Chris has.
Not laughing.
Such a mature individual.
I don't think solemn equals mature.
I don't think it's going to... I don't know. Maybe the Guitar Hero Rock Band debate will be more in-depth than I think, but I think we can hit it pretty quick.
All right, let's do that first real quick. So we'll do talking about, since Guitar Hero and Rock Band are apparently coming back this year, how both these companies managed to time the games really being released at the exact same time is pretty impressive after they both pretty much died off at the exact same time. Guitar Hero a lot quicker than Rock Band. I guess get a feeling towards about the idea of these two coming back. Is there one that you might be excited more than the other? And just your thoughts and process on that thing. If you're going to get both, one or the other, which one?
I'll probably stick to the Guitar Hero. Just even when we played Rock Band, I always picked up either the bass or the guitar anyway. Because I didn't want Tony to make fun of me singing, or everybody to make fun of me trying to play the drums.
I thought that was half the fun of the game.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it is. But you've got plenty to make fun of me trying to play either guitar as well. So ammunition's still there. But I just enjoyed the guitar play better than the others. So that's what I stuck to. So that's probably what I'll continue.
Yeah.
Plus, it's less you gotta buy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, supposedly
Less pieces.
they're going to have it backwards compatible with the old instruments on Rock Band. So if you have all your old stuff from the Rock Band, they're trying to make it where it be backwards compatible.
Which is a solid move, I'd say.
I hear people
Well, that's
getting
where it's
excited.
like the thing is like with Guitar Hero's changed where they're doing the new guitar, so it's not the same style, not the same direction. For those that the old stuff won't work on Guitar Hero. But
Still 6 buttons, though, right?
it's 6 buttons now
Yeah.
instead
But
of the 5.
They're side by side.
But they're 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top.
Two rows of three.
So it's 2 rows of 3.
Stacked.
So like the bottom's like white and the top's black, and so different versions of that as it goes along. So I'm excited about Guitar Hero. More for the two because I didn't play Rock Band personally, kind of thing. It's just with the guitar, that's something about the rectangle squares coming down messed with me. I couldn't time it right.
I couldn't either. The hit
circles,
detection or something was off.
The circle I could get perfectly fine in Guitar Hero, but the rectangle thing I could not get. So I didn't play Rock Band.
That's where I was. I could not hit Rock Band. I did well just because I was practicing Guitar Hero 3, but once you started playing any of those quicker solos or something, I missed every freaking
So that's
note.
what makes me excited about Guitar Hero. And plus it's a new way of, a new engineer, a new different style for that game instead of just Rock Band's literally supposedly going to be the exact same thing. It'll be interesting to see when we see it come on stage, like how they haven't showed any video from Rock Band yet. So when E3 comes out and they show that off, it'd be interesting to see how it looks, because if it's just going to be Rock Band like it was, it's great for people that love Rock Band. I'm kind of excited for Guitar Hero about the change that they made. So
I was like Guitar Hero in the past too because they seem to stick more true to rock or rock and roll, and Rock Band seemed to do a little more lighter or alternative type music once in a while. I mean, they did both, but they tried. They seemed to cater more to a larger crowd.
I like that you're talking about things you don't know.
I don't know. I played
If anything, Guitar Hero got weaker as
You
it
think so?
went on. Yeah.
I mean, they were the one on my list is Guitar
they
Hero
were just
3,
money
Legends of
grabbers.
Rock.
Guitar Hero was just.
They're like, we're
straight
just going to
up.
release another game, another game, another
Well,
game,
they did-
another
yeah,
game,
oh, yeah.
another game.
That's why they ran into the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that they did it well. I'm just saying I liked it better.
At least in
you
Rock
can
Band, you
play-
could pick whatever you wanted. You didn't have to play through a
That's true.
predetermined list.
There's what do you call it? The base list that you bought the game with. Though.
Yeah,
that
always
that
good.
seemed to kind of diverge a little.
Yeah, I like both the games, and as far as this
Well, I
right
like them
now,
both.
I'm sure I'll buy both of them.
I have a feeling I'm going to end up buying both.
It's just what's going to happen. It's the same thing I did last time.
You could also make your character like a skeleton in Guitar Hero, which
Well,
was
Guitar
cool.
Hero's going first person now. That whole
That thing
Yeah.
is the best. That looks fantastic if it works.
If it works, it'd be interesting to see. But also, they're supposed to, like, if you don't want to do the crowd thing, you can actually just play along with the music videos for those songs.
That looks.
So you can just the music video play in the background while you played your song. So.
Will it be Connect enabled? Can you walk around the stage? Be awesome.
No, it's
Like bash your guitar on the ground and it like does it.
It has supposedly it has. Supposedly
it
it
shows
has
the
like
video of you to all your friends doing it, so we can make fun of you later.
It's like, crap, I need another new guitar.
it's supposedly like predetermined like directions kind of thing. But supposedly like when you get closer than the video has, you get closer to the drummer. It's supposed to be the drum's supposed to get louder. And then, like, if you're close to the microphone guy, but the lead singer might actually talk to you. Like, if you're playing terribly, be like, "What's wrong with you?" And then, like, kind of thing, and the crowd start booing at you and stuff. So, I think it'd be interesting. But I'm excited for both. But more.
Bring on E3.
Bring on E3.
Bring on E3.
So,
Amen.
Casey, you were right. It's that was a quick
It was
little
quick.
discussion thing. So.
You know what will the newer version and what they're trying to do new in the Guitar Hero. If it doesn't go over well, see, all the Rock Band fans will be like, "See, she's stuck with what worked."
Exactly.
That's what we did, and everybody still loves our game.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
That's
they've
one of those things
suckered-
that
I mean, if you're a Rock Band person, you're kind of stuck being a Rock Band person because you've spent
Tons.
hundreds of dollars on the games, on the songs, but they're still gonna let you keep them. They're gonna roll them
Yeah.
up into the next version. So why?
That's awesome.
I mean,
If you have
that's a good
$1,000
also
dedicated
song
to the
move.
song list, that's a brilliant move for that.
You can bring everybody back that way. It just seems like that's the best move.
yeah.
All right. Well, now we're gonna do something fun.
Well,
Before we end this,
Well,
fun
I
for
don't
some
believe in fun.
people.
it'll be fun for people not doing it.
I'm gonna try and video this so we get a little reaction to it, kind of thing. So I'm just gonna use my phone. I can actually get video off my phone. So I'll put it in the YouTube video when I
I'll go
upload
first.
this. So
I'm volunteering.
Chris
I'm
is acting
volunteering.
like this is like we're just gonna.
Chris thinks they're gonna die apparently.
I'm volunteering to go
it's
first.
It's a possibility.
So Tony,
I'm
you
not ruling anything
you
out.
tell us what we're about to do here.
You're about to eat terrible Jelly Bellies, but you don't know if they're terrible or not.
There's a 50-50 chance, right?
Well, not necessarily. There's like
You're
they
right,
don't-
because
they
I don't
don't-
like Jelly Bellies.
They don't.
there's not
so
just
they-
2 of each, right?
No, there could be anything in here.
So some of these are. What are some of these? Like they look the same, right?
Yeah.
But it might taste like Tutti Frutti, or it might taste like stinky socks. But you don't know which one you have. Someone pick a color.
I'm going first. I'm gonna. Well, big
Let's go
surprise.
blue first. It's
Big
easy.
surprise. It's
Blue.
it's
Blue is pretty safe. Blue is either.
We're all doing blue.
Yeah, we'll do blue.
Wait. Is there another blue?
We got to
Yeah,
get
there's
Tim a
plenty
blue.
of-
Tim's gonna film. We're gonna
Give me
participate.
All right.
Blue
I'm
is.
gonna tear
Wait,
off
wait,
this too.
Wait. Okay.
Wait.
Blue is either toothpaste, which isn't too bad,
It's actually
or
quite good.
blueberry, or berry blue rather.
Oh, so you took
Oh,
the
okay.
safe one.
So
We're starting easy.
we start with the safe one, or no one will play anymore. Okay.
All right.
On 3.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with these.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Look at him.
I got toothpaste.
I love toothpaste, so
Wait, I think is that Crest or Colgate? I think I'm going to go
I'm going
Crest.
with Crest.
Yeah.
all right, maybe it might be. I'll go first.
Because it has like that blue. It looks like yeah. That's exactly what that tastes like. Which is excellent because I
That's
didn't brush my
weird.
teeth this morning. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Is that on film?
Yes, that's on film.
All right. I picked the first one.
Oh,
Suckers.
okay.
that
Tony,
Max?
I'm not going to let you look at the box. Pick a
Pick
color.
Oh, I'll tell you what. We're saving black for last.
Oh, God.
It's just.
Yeah.
We'll go right down the list of what I'm pretty sure is easiest.
Okay.
What is
This is
We're doing
green.
green.
green? Oh, no.
What is green?
No.
fine. Nope.
I don't know what color is this.
What is it, like boogers or something?
No, this is clear green. This is either lime, not too bad. Or lawn clippings, which I guess it's grass.
I guarantee you, I probably will remember that taste. All right.
Well,
I got lime.
Lime.
I got lime.
I did not. I did not get lime.
That's good.
But you know,
It's like mowing the grass.
yeah, I mean, you get that in your mouth anyway, right?
Are you surprised at how much it tastes like what it's supposed to?
I am amazed at how spot on. I'm pretty sure they like pluck grass and put it in there.
I was going to say, playing football, either just yard football or real football.
Guys, I don't
You've
know.
eaten grass.
I don't know if I can do the rest of these. I just, I don't know.
Come
Okay,
on.
all right.
Part of the game.
Tim, pick a color.
Pick a color.
You got red, got pink.
Let's go
got
red.
the,
Whatever red is.
What do you see? It's a red.
Which red?
this burgundy.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Burgundy.
That might
We'll
be
go
the
that
next safest one.
I am a dude, so
This is
a shade
either
of red.
chocolate pudding.
oh, it's brown.
Who doesn't like chocolate pudding?
Okay, so
one. Brown, burgundy.
okay, so I'm not just a dude. I'm a colorblind.
Chocolate pudding or canned dog food.
And dog food. All right, here
Holy
we go.
crap!
So, 1, 2, 3.
Dog
Oh, I got dog food.
Oh, man! Why do dogs eat this?
Because they're dogs now. Their breath is.
Why don't I have any more
It's cleaned up
soda?
for me. It's not bad.
food. Yeah, it's not terrible.
It's not good.
I think yeah, Chris is dying.
Chris, why do we drink off our?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
You stay away from my drink.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Chris is such
Pick a
puss.
color, Chris.
Not only is Chris Somm, he's also a bit of a puss.
I like the fact you looked perfectly at the camera when you said that. It was so good.
This is. I don't know if that's your cup or not. This is only gonna get worse. So I have to have water.
Pick a color.
Color.
This might be my last one.
Chris has been looking at
can't.
the box.
I've been looking at the box. So Tony,
Let's go Casey.
Casey?
Casey's next. Casey.
You said black ones are last.
Yeah,
Black's
don't
one
pick.
last.
Don't pick.
blacks are last. They're for, oh God,
Okay, what's
black
the
chili billies are last.
You have to pick
there's
it. And
four
we go
of the
with
white
it.
ones, right? Let's do the white ones. Or
They're whitish.
no?
I was like,
is
is
that
that
is
white?
that different?
Yeah, let's do white. No, they're well.
Is there an off white and a white?
There's a yellowish white.
Here, there's four of these. Let's just go with these.
Okay.
Whatever the yellow speckled ones are.
You just look at it and take a guess what this
Tell me
might
it's
be.
not urine.
Not urine. What's
Okay.
green? And yes, these are either boogers or juicy pear. And I have lost every one so far. So here's hoping.
It's just gonna be really salty if it's boogers, right?
Nope. It's a jalapeno.
What?
Oh, crap.
I got juicy pear.
I got juicy pear for once. I finally
You guys
win.
suck. I don't know what that was.
I think I just got the pear. Well,
That was actually pretty good.
yeah, we're fine.
I should win every time. That's great. Did you?
A pear too. You guys all suck. Here, eat that one too.
No, I have not. I refuse.
You want the booger one, Tim?
All right.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay,
What's next?
one more.
Just one more?
We
We'll
need.
save that.
If we're doing one more, we got to do the black one, right?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
What else is?
it's the only one we have 4 of.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the black one.
Oh my gosh,
What is it? Skunk?
Oh, son of a mother.
this is either black licorice, which everybody loves anyway,
I do.
or skunk spray.
You don't like this either way, do you?
Nope, I'm screwed.
If this is skunk spray, it is. And you can make it through the whole thing.
I'm going to table flip if this thing is skunk spray. I swear to God.
Please don't table flip the microphones on this table.
Go. Oh, man.
God.
Yes!
I got licorice. Not a fan of licorice, but I got it.
Swallow it. Swallow it.
I was skunk spray. That's disgusting. God.
So bad.
No, I can smell your breath. No! Stop it! Stop it! You're ruining my licorice.
Oh, God.
Oh, your breath smells like skunk.
I need something else. What else? You know, if it's, I don't care what it is.
I just took the toothpaste one.
I think that could be rotten egg, so it's not much better.
No, that was Tutti Frutti, thank God.
I took toothpaste. I'm so glad I thought of that.
All right.
All right, that was fun.
Fun for
wave
you.
the
Oh
camera
my
by, guys.
goodness.
Oh, man. I'm crying now.
I'm going to go wash my mouth out.
All right. Now that video will be a part of the YouTube portion of this. I might even cut that out and post that separately. So
Yuck.
that was the that's going to be the Oklahoma City podcast. Thank you guys for participating in this. It was fun. Something different. That was a fun way to end the episode. Something a little different.
For you guys, yes.
Just straight game talk. I lucked out on every single one of those. So, woo!
Luckily you. You're holding the camera, though. I guess that's good.
Yeah, because it would have been bad if all of a sudden it's the floor. So next month, I will be with the original group back in good old Virginia, which will lead to more Destiny talk, especially with House of Wolves came
coming out.
released.
Here's hoping.
So that's what that'd be.
It's disgusting. Don't eat the skunk ones.
You guys stop breathing out of your mouth. I don't want to smell it anymore.
So thank you for listening, and
And
bye.
everybody say goodbye to people.
Say bye.
Bye.
See ya, suckers.
Peace out.
Go ahead.
Thanks for listening.